Welcome back to our e-resource review, where we give you some more information about our online resources that you can access with your library card absolutely free. So today we're going to talk about Library2Go for kids. We've previously spoken about Library2Go and Overdrive in general on a previous video, but today we're going to talk about Library2Go specifically for kids. It's essentially identical to Overdrive, so make sure to watch our previous video if you aren't familiar with this site. So we'll start, as we always do, at the PNLS homepage at Pahkisimon.ca, and we'll go to the orange banner and click on e-resources. And we will search Library2Go. That's all one word and the number 2. So library, number 2, go. And then we'll click on the link that says Library2Go for kids. As always, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sign in. So we'll go up to the top right here and click sign in. You'll see my information is saved here, but your card number will be the barcode on your library card, and the PIN is the 4-digit PIN that you've set up with your library card, or it defaults to the last 4 digits of your phone number. So we'll click sign in, and then we'll be ready to browse all these titles for kids. So if we scroll to the top and click collections, you'll see there are the same 2 columns, one for ebooks and the other is for audiobooks. So you can choose which type of material you want to browse. No wait, no problems means that title is available now, so you can also browse that way, but we're going to click on popular titles for now. So here you'll see our collection of all the popular titles. As you can see, there's a mixture of graphic novels and typical books with text. But before all that, we're going to look at the filters on the left-hand side of the screen here. So you'll find a filter of books that are available now, the particular audience, the date added. There's even a subject filter, so if you know there's a particular type of book your child likes to read, you can also click and find books based on that. And there's some language filters as well. But I really want to focus on looking into these other filters because they may seem intimidating, but they're really not and are actually very helpful. So there's a filter for interest levels, which generally splits them up into subject matter that is divided by the primary, junior, and intermediate divisions within schools. Then we have an ATOS level filter. This is a measure and a scale of a readability level. This readability level is very specific and is based on the child's grade. The whole number is based on the child's grade. So 1 would be grade 1, 2 would be grade 2, and so on. And then the decimal places splits up that level even more. So generally, a score of 4 would mean that is appropriate for a student in grade 4. So 4.5 would be grade 4, 5th month of school. The next filter is called Lexile measures. This is another specific readability level. In this case, there's a scale from 0 to 2000, and this scale is based on the difficulty. So the difficulty here is usually based on word frequency or sentence strength. In general, a score of 300 to 600 would be grade 2, 500 to 800 would be grade 3, but this would all have to be adjusted to each student. Then finally, we have a text difficulty, which is more based on vocabulary and things of that nature, and it's broken up by grade level again. So using these filters, you can get very specific about the quality of the reading and the quality of the books. So now we're going to go back to our popular titles and try to find a title to borrow. We can click on a book here and scroll down, and you'll see on the right hand side, those are all our levels and measures that we just covered in our filters section. So as you can see here, there's a level of 4.8, a Lexile measure of 790, interest level of 4 to 8, and MG stands for middle grades. So that'll give you a better understanding of this book. If you're still unsure, we can go up and click Read a Sample, which will open another window, and we can actually read a certain section of the book to let us know if this is an appropriate one. If everything looks good, then all we have to do is click Borrow and borrow again. Some of our most popular titles are actually graphic novels like Dog Man, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or The Babysitter's Club. So we'll go back and we'll click on Dog Man, and you'll see the graphic novel has full color illustrations that you can read a sample of and flip through. I also think the physical pages are a nice touch in here. If you like a particular author, you can click on their name and it will bring up all the books by that particular author. So you can see that here. Or if we go back, you'll see it says Dog Man Series Book 8. Now in Library2Go for Kids, series will be linked together so you can make sure you've read them all. It'll tell you what book in the series this is, and all you have to do is click on that link and it will bring up all the books in that series that are on the Library2Go website. You'll see the same reading levels here as well, but in this case, as you can see, the text difficulty is relatively low because, after all, it is a graphic novel and therefore there's not much text. If your child really loves graphic novels, there's actually a filter for this. So we'll demonstrate that by searching up the Babysitter's Club. You'll see the classic Babysitter's Club books, but if you're looking for the graphic novels specifically, we can just go over to the side here and click on Comic and Graphic Books, and that will limit our search. Again, these graphic novels have full color illustrations, as we can see here, and all the book titles are linked. Since this particular book isn't available, we can just click Place a Hold, enter our information, and you'll be notified when that title becomes available. Library2Go has many popular titles, so we'll search for another one here and look for an audiobook. Similarly to our ebooks, audiobooks will allow you to sample the book before you borrow it. So we can click Listen to a Sample, which will open a player, and we can sample the book. If you can't find the particular title in that series that you're looking for, you can click on the series link, scroll down to the bottom, and there's actually a section to recommend titles. If we click on Recommend underneath the title, it will send this recommendation that you wish for Library2Go to purchase. Although this is not guaranteed, if they do buy the title, you'll automatically be placed on the wait list and emailed when your hold is available. So the very last thing I want to show you is a special promotion going on right now for the month of May. And as you'll see at this banner at the top, it's called #HarryPotterAtHome. So we'll click on that. So for the month of May, the first Harry Potter book, so Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone, depending on what you prefer, this title will always be available. So there's unlimited number of loans, and so there's never been a better time for you to listen to the audiobook or read the ebook. So you'll see here I've already checked out the ebook, so we can click Go to Loans. And this will bring us to our loans page. We'll have the option to download the ebook, or you can click Read Now in browser and it will open up a new window with the ebook. So that is the general overview of Library2Go for Kids. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of our online resources, feel free to email arpl@pnls.lib.sk.ca or reach out to us on the Alex Robertson Public Library Facebook page, and we'll try to help as best as we can. This has been the e-resource review, and we'll see you next time.